Hello and welcome to the Insights and Soundbites podcast, where people facing vision loss share insights about what has helped them cope and adjust.
You cannot do this alone. You need people who are experiencing the same thing.
Probably the hardest part was just navigating through the emotions of it.
My name is Douglas Walker. When faced with changing vision, it's the everyday tasks that can become so frustrating. Today, we'll hear from Ruth. Ruth will share with us how leaving Hadley a comment led to an unexpected phone call.
My name is Ruth Al-Halali. I live in Farmers Branch, which is a suburb of Dallas, Texas. I developed glaucoma last year. My glaucoma came on suddenly. I was at a doctor's appointment and had a good exam in March of last year. And then in April, my pressure was high and I had already lost quite a bit of vision. So it's all in my left eye, which was the eye I was using most of the time. I have a lazy right eye, which has now been forced to do some work. The first thing that I guess it was both emotional and visual is trying to find things, trying to put them in one place and then not seeing them. And I just wasn't seeing. Even though it was there and I was looking at it, I wasn't seeing. And that took me a while to get used to. But the worst is just the emotional, not being able to read and not being able to do all the volunteer activities that I had filled my time up with, because they either involved driving, and while I can drive, I've limited my driving a lot. Or if it's where you're packing something or moving around in the kitchen with limited peripheral vision, I sort of felt I was a danger that I'm, bump into somebody. So it was just losing all of the things that I had filled my retirement up with. Somehow I discovered Hadley, and I was listening to Doug's Adjusting to Vision Loss, and he was saying, it just takes time, be a little patient. Well, that's not me. So after listening to that, I was feeling a little unhappy about what I heard. So I wrote a comment that was on the negative side, I guess, and showed how frustrated I felt. And lo and behold, Debbie Warman called me back. I never thought anybody would ever read my comment. And that was just fantastic. We later on had a long conversation. And just to know that there was somebody else on the other end and who was there in a position to show me where things were and to tell me, try this or try that, it will work out. And I think that was the turning point for me.
Was there something that someone said to you or something that happened along the way that made all the difference in the world in helping you adjust to living with vision loss? We'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to share with us, just leave us a message on our Insights and Soundbites voicemail by calling 847-512-4867. Or you can use your smartphone or computer and email us a recording to podcast@hadley.edu. Again, my name is Douglas Walker. Take care, and I'll see you next time.